Hi everybody, Jack Drees here. It is 11:45 on the East Coast, and it is May 21st, Thursday, May 21st. I'm surprised I still know what day it is. But if it weren't for this handy dandy little calendar right here on the computer, and if it weren't for my Verizon Fios cable clock over there, I would probably be in hell right now. That's probably what my reality would be. So, there's not really much going on right now, but even though I literally just put in the description, there are some things to write home about that I've done the past couple of days. Well, last night I was watching Moana. So for those of you who don't know, I watched Moana once in a film studies class. It wasn't even part of our curriculum. And this was in high school. And we just needed something to watch because, I fell in the teacher's blind saying, because we said so. And it was airing on ABC last night because they were doing the Wonderful World of Disney. Hello, Lenny. So I thought I'd tune in because, it's free. I figured I might as well give it a shot. I didn't like Moana the first time I watched it. And I'm sorry. I cannot say I like it at this time either. I watched this the whole thing. Sure, it looks beautiful. And it's nice to look at, but I cannot watch it ever again. I think the cast is pretty good in terms of voiceovers, but I don't know. Although Holy Moly came on afterwards. For those of you who don't know, Holy Moly, which is actually a show that comes back tonight, by the way. Extreme Mini Golf is probably the... I'll get to that in a second. It's probably the funniest sports-related thing I've ever seen. I feel like that Warner True released a film similar to Lilo and Stitch and Moana in September 2020, so they can be competitive with their studios. Yeah. They did really. Although, that's a good point, because a lot of the animations coming out today are from Disney and Universal. The market's kind of shrinking, although Warner is coming out with animations. They just came out with Scoob recently, which, I'll be honest, I don't think I'll recommend that ever again. Hey, Nick. So, I just wanted to give you a little update because I probably do this once a week now. Let's see. I just uploaded a new elevator video yesterday. I'm still continuing my Burbank Town Center series. I also wanted to talk about Tenet. For those of you who don't know about Tenet, well, as you can see right there, based on this poster, Christopher Nolan is one of my favorite directors of all time. And he's coming out with a new movie this July, which is honestly amazing to me because I've been waiting for movie theaters to reopen for the longest time. And I don't know about everybody else, but I'm probably going to be in that first wave of a crowd to go back to the theater whenever possible. And if Tenet is one of the first films to come out, I'm there because that's probably my most anticipated film of the summer, almost a year. Did you like Blue's Clues when you were little? Oh, yes, I did. I did. I actually had a Blue's Clues themed party. I think it was 2 or 3. Yeah, I did like that. I had fun with that. My father and sister surprisingly got very passionate about that show because I remember when Steve left for college, they hated Joe. I'm in 2021. Oh. Let's see. You meant 2000. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I actually didn't read through that. I was reading through that too fast. Yeah, it would take a long time to animate. So, yeah, the point is, Tenet is coming out next year. No, not next year. This year. I'm mixing everything up already. They're dropping a trailer today. I was watching Jimmy Kimmel Live last night, and I was going through my Blu-ray collection, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll watch a movie because it's late at night and I have nothing else to do. And I turned my head towards the TV. They're airing movie advertisements again. They're airing movie ads again. And once I saw the words "trailer tomorrow," I yelped like I couldn't even believe. And I did this pretty lame reaction video that took like 12 seconds to put together. Remember Bear in the Big Blue House? Yes, I did see that as a kid. Yes, I did. I remember that. I don't remember the context, but yes, I do remember the show. That's actually, yeah, that brings back memories. So, I mean, so Tenant's coming back. They're going to be, I will admit, the News Goose sequel is okay, but the new host is very energetic. The reboot that they're doing, I heard they were coming back. I didn't see it. I had no plans to, but so the movie will be dropping in 35 millimeter, 70 millimeter, and IMAX 70 millimeter, which I'm very excited about because if you know me, you probably know that when it comes to today's traditional projection formats, I prefer like vintage. Like, you know how, let's say, my main audience on this channel is the elevator community, and we often go after vintage technology. And like these booths, because it's the original. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Yeah, we have a fascination for vintage technology, and this is how I feel about the movie system nowadays. Because I'll be honest with you, it looks better. I mean, when I was a kid, there would be an IMAX theater like 10 minutes away from my house, and they had this projection system that basically covers the whole screen. And in 2012, they replaced it. It's less clear. I mean, they replaced it again with a better system, but at the same time, there's something about the old technology that makes it feel less like a TV show, more like a movie. I mean, if you ever look at director Quentin Tarantino, he'll talk about it. I mean, when he saw a digital projection movie for the first time, he said it's basically just television on a big screen. That's kind of what it is. I mean, it's very bright. I mean, the flickers are gone, which, yeah, that adds character. They've been back since November. Yeah, I've heard that. I've been under a rock, personally, for that. They like Olaf the Snowman. And you mean like from Frozen? I tried watching Frozen once. I mean, I guess Olaf is one of the better parts of the movie. I have not seen, by the way, I've not seen Frozen 2, by the way. I don't know if I can ever watch Frozen ever again. Like, you know that song "Let It Go"? I'm one of those people who, like, if I hear it on the radio, I have to change the station. That's probably where you're getting with me. I don't know why. I mean, I wanted to. That's a movie that I really wanted to like, but somehow I just can't. I mean, I was in the middle school. Like, I took special education. I will admit, I took special education, and there was this class where we would watch a movie every Friday. I mean, I never really chose it because I just wanted to focus on work. But Frozen was one of them. And we would watch Frozen one time, and they had a couple teachers in the class. No, I was not picking my nose by the way. It was itchy. But we would pick the movie. One of them was Frozen. And by the time Let It Go comes on, my teachers are just saying, "Oh, this was nominated for an Emmy." And why? I'm like, it's an ear moth. That's what I'm going to call it, an ear moth. It just gets stuck in your head. It's kind of ridiculous. I want to like Frozen. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I want to like every single movie that I see. But that's just not one of them. I mean, when it comes to Disney proper, I prefer Wreck-It Ralph. I mean, I think it's an innovative idea that, I mean, I often talk about video game movies, and they're usually not that great. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog that just came out recently is kind of an exception. I mean, that and what other video game movies are good? Oh, Tomb Raider, that's another good one. The new Tomb Raider that just came out, that's a good one. But when it comes to video game-based movies, those usually suck. As for Wreck-It Ralph, I mean, it's not based on a video game, It's just taking an original idea and playing around with it. that I enjoy. So let's see here. So you're about 10 minutes in. I will say that going back to Tenet, that's a movie that I'm probably going to go see opening night. I actually want to. I mean, I'm not sure how normal things will be in July. I hope things are normal to some degree. I'm probably going to go to Rhode Island to see it because Christopher Nolan, like, he always makes me go on a pilgrimage for his films. Because I mentioned the IMAX 70mm thing. There's a theater that has that in Providence, Rhode Island. I might go see it there. I mean, I'm probably going to stay in a hotel for one night if they allow it. It'll be fun. I mean, it'll be worth the trip. I mean, I imagine they'll do like temperature checks, and if I don't get in, whatever. At least just want to get away. I mean, I can at least do one of the two things. Do you watch Raleigh, Polly Ollie, or Dragon Tales? I watched Dragon Tales. I don't remember the first one you mentioned. If I look it up, maybe, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to look it up. Holy. Okay. Oh. Okay. I recognize this. I don't know if I've seen it. I mean, it's Disney. I didn't watch much Disney as a kid. I'll be honest with you, but I recognize the animation probably from memes that I've seen on the internet. I did watch Dragon Tales, though. I remember that. Okay. Then we're at the. So Tenet's going to be dropping a trailer today. I'm not going to be doing a reaction to it on YouTube, although it would be pretty fun. If I had better software for live reactions, I'd probably do it, although I could probably just edit it, because I could probably just put in the video feed. Working off of some of your favorite movies. In fact, if that was the theme of my 10th birthday. Oh, that's a pretty good birthday party. There's a lot you can do with that because it's a big assortment of video games, and you can also do the original titles as well. That sounds like fun. I mean, I like. Let's see. What I bought the steelbook for that movie a couple years ago on Black Friday. I recommend that movie. I think it's a pretty. I think even though I do make fun of Disney, I mean, I will admit I am one of those people who thinks Disney, like, they're kind of desperate for money at sometimes, but that is definitely one of their best projects in recent years. And I also really like the sequel, Ralph Breaks the Internet, which was surprising because I had no expectations for it. That's just me. Anyways, I'm going to be unboxing a Blu-ray right here. I'm showing this side just to not show any personal information. Those of you who saw the title of the video, you know that I'm going to be unboxing the movie Arkansas. This just came out on streaming on May 5th, I believe. And I figured since it was like only $15, I figured I'd buy it on Blu-ray. Studios will show up release dates again with a new Warner Bros. You can't be serious. It's no. What are you talking about? October? Let me see this. Look at Tenet. Where do you find that? As of right now, the Tenet is still slated to debut in theaters on July 17th. Okay, this is from Esquire. From today. Where do you find that? Connected would come out on September 25th of this year. Yeah, Connected was supposed to come out this year. I don't even know what. Let me search a Tenet October 2nd. I don't see it in the news anywhere. Hold on. Let me search a Tenet on YouTube. If this is actually true, I think this video is pointless. Because I was partially making this to rave about, oh my gosh, 10 is coming in July. 10 is coming in July. I'd also be a little heartbroken because I was looking forward to going back to the movie theater. I didn't want summer to be canceled. But, okay. Let me search up WB original animated musical. Okay. News. I don't know what source they're getting this from. I hope that's not true. I mean, Connected would come out on September 20. Yeah, I know that was supposed to happen. Yeah, me too. I don't know how. Yeah, I know it's Warner Brothers, but I don't know what's. I don't know if they are announcing a trailer. And I figured they would go all in and release it July. Snyder Cuts. Oh yeah, the Snyder Cut's coming out. For those who don't know, Justice League is. There's a big trend that was going on the internet in recent. I think over the past year, maybe longer. Zack Snyder was gonna direct Justice League, but he dropped out because his daughter passed away. Now that people don't like the movie, like the final product, they want a different version of the film released. Oh, they're making that happen on HBO Max. Oh, hi, Millie. Hi, Millie. I'm just talking about Tenet. Yeah, which is hopefully, and I would say hopefully coming out July 17th. I know the trailer is going to be dropping today. They'll probably have a release date on it just to make sure. But the first season of the new original Warner Bros. Movie will come out in November. I figured. Anyways, I was going to unbox this Blu-ray right here now that happy. Oh, Empire. Oh, yeah. Empire Strikes Back turns 40 years old today. I did not know that. Isn't. Hang on. Okay. Let me. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I thought it came out the same day as Revenge of the Sith. I figured it'd be the 15th anniversary today. That's 2 days ago. We get trailers in April and July of the following year. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, so this main event. I'm actually dragging things on here. I think actually 40 years ago. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. This came from Best Buy, by the way. Truck outside. Doing everything I can to not show my address. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's nice. Stuck. There we go. Move that over here. I might watch it today. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have the 4K. I just watched it recently. I will say, out of all these special editions, I think Empire is probably the most tolerable. Like, for the Star Wars changed editions. I mean, if you ask me what special edition of Star Wars is the absolute worst, I had to go Return of the Jedi, even though it is probably one of my favorite movies in the franchise. So, let's show the movie. It's got a split cover on it. It's called Arkansas. It's got the logo twice, apparently. Let's see, with stars, we got Liam Hemsworth, otherwise known as Chris Hemsworth's much inferior younger brother, as I like to call him. Clark Duke, who, by the way, is directing this film. And and I think he also wrote. And I'm looking at the special features on the back. He also wrote it. Michelle, you know what? This is terrible. The font's terrible. I'm going to do this. Michael Kenneth Williams, Vivica A. Fox, Eden Brolin, Chandler, and Chandler Duke, John Malkovich, and Vince Vaughn. Got a pretty good cast. Oh yeah, I know Young and prequel footage. Yeah, it's actually very funny that. So I was watching Family Guy the other day. They were just airing the "It's a Trap" special on TBS just the other day, and they actually have Yub Dub in that. I think that's kind of amazing that they pretty much allowed that. I mean, George Lucas never stepped in. But Smallfoot making more money than Storks, and both films grossing to be the last two Lego movies combined. That's amazing because I saw neither in the theater. It would make sense for Warner Bros. to release more originals starting 2021 and beyond. Yeah. Plus, I don't know if you know this. I heard that the Lego movies are no longer, as far as I know, they're no longer going to be under Warner Brothers because I think Universal bought the rights to them, which I think might be a good thing. I mean, I'm going to miss. They're probably going to no longer have Batman because Batman is technically Warner property. But this could spawn like a theme park ride in the future, like at Universal. That I could look forward to. So I'm going to do one thing before we go any further. I'm going to take a picture of the Blu-ray. I do this thing on Twitter at Jack Drees, the hashtag Blu-ray update. I just take pictures of Blu-rays whenever I get them, and I just post them on there. It's my tradition. I'll show you inside the slipcover. Here you go. I'm going to unwrap this. Let's see, is this even going to work? There we go. There we go. Nothing like wrap. All right. This thing does not want to come off. By the way, I will be doing a Blu-ray collection update pretty soon. This will be part of it. But then again, there is already a Legoland Florida. How did I forget that? Okay. You win. You win. Touche. I don't even know how I missed that one. Yeah, Legoland. I think there's one in California too. So that might actually be worse. So when like Orlando and I know there's one in California. I forget where. Maybe San Diego, San Fernando. So here's the Blu-ray without the slipcover. Let's look inside. I'm gonna open this. Take out the copy code because I don't want anybody taking that from me. I might use it for personal use. The two discs in here are pretty plain. Yeah, let's see, there's something. Yeah, there's nothing behind these. It's just two discs. So you get the Blu-ray disc right here and the DVD disc right here. I actually kind of like the look at this DVD disc. Kind of makes you feel like you're in the Arctic. I don't know. Actually, let's put the copy code back in. That goes there. I don't know. I just wanted to get a quick look at that. So, Billy, how you been doing? I figured I was going to be on here for a short time, but I didn't expect to see you on here. How you doing? If you're still here. Figured during quarantine, I figured this would be just a good way to get an excuse to look at how you're doing. This thing will go on. Let's try this. Move this over here. Oh yeah, so this comes with a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. I like how they have it on the side here. I feel like I just almost threw like a wood chip at my head. All right, so it's 12:10. I could probably spend a few more minutes on here. So I have more time on my hands. Oh yeah, you're good. I finally finished classes. thinking of streaming more. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, but I'll probably tune in. I mean, I have more time too. I mean, I'm going to be watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tonight. I mean, that's the Thursday night thing for me. They also got Holy Moly on tonight and the Misery Index. So I got my game show fix. But what else? They also had this thing called Millionaire Live where you can play the game after the show for real money. I've been trying to do it. The farthest I gotten was the 11th question, the question number 11, and I got that wrong. So I'm gonna try to see if I can win some money tonight. And it's not like it's I mean, sometimes it's not like it's small. Some people have won 16,000. One person won 125 grand. So this could be legit. Yeah. I'm glad to hear you finally finished classes. So I finished mine on the 11th, and I did get my grades in. All A's except for one class. It was a B+. So I'm Dean's List again. So wait a minute. Full trailer for Blockbuster Tenet. Yeah, I'm looking to see when the Tenet trailer drops at this point. Like, Millie, you know how you are. Like, I remember you Star Wars. Like, you were looking for the day that the trailer drops. I'm basically emulating you right now, but with Christopher Nolan. Okay. Confused yet. Yeah. Yeah, July 17th release date is still in place. I don't see how it's getting delayed. Also, since for Warner Bros. To make original movies, is Hollywood wants more originals. Yeah, I think the viewers want more originals. I don't know if it's Hollywood, because let's face it, every other movie you're going to see is either a sequel or a reboot. I mean, Disney, what they're doing right now is they're remaking everything. Like their next movie is from Mulan. Oh, the movie, the one I just unboxed, that's Arkansas. But if you're talking about the trailer that I'm looking forward to, it's Tenet. I'm not sure which one you're referring to, but if you want answers to both, there you go. Yeah, I mean, yes, Hollywood kind of does want those. Right now it's untitled. The trailer, yeah, Tenet. It already has one trailer. When I saw Rise of Skywalker, they were playing a 5 to 6 minute prologue of it. I was pretty excited. It'll come out around Thanksgiving. Yeah. I mean, Tenet, I will say, is an original movie. That's something I want to... I mean, that's something I probably Christopher Nolan for. Yes, he did Dark Knight, but he usually does original stories. I mean, yes, he take some inspiration from maybe his brother or something like that, but he usually does original content, and that's one of the reasons why I keep flocking to him, because he does original content that, I mean, not only is it ballsy, but he tries to do that. I mean, it feels like he puts his own spin on things. I mean, yes, they got that movie Unhinged coming out July 1st. I'm probably going to be looking forward to that. But Tenet is probably going to be the one that is basically a push to get everyone back into the theater seats. And that will probably get me back in too. I mean, I'll drive an hour away from my house just to see it. Doesn't matter. I want to go to a hotel anyway, so I wouldn't mind that too. I just want to go to a restaurant. I mean, what's the last restaurant anyone here has been to? The last restaurant that I've been to eat in was in Florida. I was so waiting for Bill and Ted 3. Yeah, and some of you might be pissed at me for saying this. I have not seen Bill and Ted 1 or 2. I want to. In fact, I love the people in it. Keanu is probably the most meme-worthy person and breathtaking person, if you understand what I just said there, of all time. So, I'll probably have to catch up on the other two before I go see Bill and Ted 3. Yeah, you have both movies. That's cool. I want to see those. Let's see. I'm wondering if they're going to put. I don't know if they're going to put that in theaters or if they're going to release it on demand. I mean, I imagine that like if Tenet is a success, they're probably going to put it in theaters. But um, I wonder if like it has a big enough market because people are still going to be a little bit cautious going in. I mean, I think the biggest concern is the bigger markets because Los Angeles and New York. I mean, they're probably some of the hardest hit areas. And Los Angeles is pretty much the quintessential movie market for releasing your film. Because if you, what was it? Well, if you want your film to possibly get nominated for an Oscar, you have to play your film for a week in an LA County theater. And it has to be like 3 shows. I mean, I've read this up recently. And New York, I mean, it's pretty densely populated. It's one of the busier movie-going markets. And yet the state of New York is probably the one most affected by this coronavirus. I mean, Massachusetts is not far behind. We're probably like in 3rd or 4th or 5th or something right now. I'm not sure what the actual results are. But, I mean, at least, I mean, we're trying to take things slow as far as I'm aware. I mean, yes, some things are reopening next week. I mean, barbershops and churches and stuff like that. Golf, for some reason. Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting my haircut pretty soon. But it's not like we're going back to the beaches just yet. And that is something I will respect. I mean, I'm not one who wants to go to the beach. I'm usually not a beach person. So we're going to see how this plays out. I mean, once again, I'm probably going to be being a dead horse here if I keep talking about tenants, but what can I say about that hasn't already been said? I don't know. I will say if it comes into theaters this summer, I mean, I actually get to see the movie I want to see most this summer because I had 2 movies I want to see this year more than any other once the year started: Tenet and Dune. Tenet was my most anticipated film of the summer. Yeah, I want to see you again. I want to see everybody again. I want to see my grandparents for crying out loud. I saw them on my mother's side, but I want to see them on my father's. Oh yes, Scoob was okay. Yeah, I saw you, and I saw your Facebook post about Scoob. I remember you said that you don't get the hate. I get it. What was I was saying about Tenet? If I just get to see that movie just once, I'll be happy. I'll go without seeing movies for the rest of the year. That's okay. I just want to see Tenet and possibly Dune. Christopher Nolan is my favorite director, and I have tremendous faith in him. I mean, I've been talking about this movie for over a year. It's time to unleash this event film. It's time. Let's open back the movie theater and get some people happy. I mean, yeah, it'll probably be at 25, 50% capacity, which I think is pretty reasonable. I just want to go back. I'll wear a mask. I don't care. But I can't talk during the movie anyway. So let's do it. Anyways, let's see. Did the trailer drop? And okay, and I have YouTube on for some reason. Sorry about that. Sorry if I burst anybody's eardrums. Yeah, they're just showing all the teasers for it. They're not showing the actual trailer. I wish we should focus solely on the Scooby game more instead. Yeah, trust me. I feel like that movie is just a response to all the superhero stuff going on right now. That's all. It's a big cash in. That's really what it is. I mean, it just has Scooby's name attached to it, but they just wanted to say, "Hey, Marvel's cool. Let's do that." It's ridiculous. Some of the jokes were cheap, if you ask me. Like, I won't go into it, but that whatever that bowling pun was, I tweeted, and I tweeted this too. I yelled at the TV, "You're a fraud!" Yeah, it didn't feel like a Scooby Doo movie. It felt like that at the beginning, if you ask me. But when we get to, I mean, I won't go into spoilers much here, but Simon Cowell, I mean, yes, I think what he did with the movie was fine, but why? Why? I mean, I'd like the joke that they made about him. It's like, oh, he's so he's so hurtful, but he makes it so awesome. Whatever that was, because that's him. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm just Simon Cowell did not need to be there. I will agree with you 1000%. I mean, it's actually kind of funny. I'm not going to go into much detail. I've had a similar script that I've been writing for a while. It's pretty much just like Scoob, but like 10 times better. And it's not on Scooby-Doo. But it involves superheroes. It involves a team getting together. It's animated. And it has Simon Cowell in it. So it's like, and so it's honestly just, and there's alien spaceships too. So it's like they stole my idea and they decided to go with this. Like, I'm wondering if they hacked into my whatever information I'm using to write the screenplay. I remember that. Simon Cowell looked like we came straight out of the Shrek 2 Far, Far Away Idol. I remember that. You're on fire, donkey. Yes, I mean, I had to watch that to remember what he looked like. But yeah, I guess you're right. He did look a little processed. What was it? So, Scoob, if you're watching this right now, I'm probably going to sue you in a month. See you in court. So that's probably enough jibber jabber on. Let's see. I'm going to search it again. Attendance. I'm. This is how desperate I am for a trailer. For Brothers Pictures. Let's go there. Of course, yes, Scoob. They're supposed to drop it like now or something. You know what? I'm actually going to go off. I'm going to sign off here, but I hope everyone had fun watching this. Probably had to. But before I do, I'm going to look up Simon Cowell. Far, Far Away Idol. Wow, actually, that's one of the first results. Let's go for an image. I will say in the Far, Far Away Idol, he does look thinner. He does look thinner. I don't know if it's due to his physique changing over the years or what, but I mean, the blog can happen from like 2005 or 2004. Well, 2004 is what it says. Anyways, I'm going to sign off here. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me here and watching me boast about the movie Tenet for no particular reason other than the fact that the new trailer drops today. Someone tweeted comparison. That's cool. So I'm just excited to actually have a new trailer drop for any particular reason. Not just because movies are maybe coming back, because, I mean, to top it all off, it's my favorite director of all time. So I can't wait. Till then, see you later. Peace out. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely Thursday. Bye-bye. Jack here. Jack Tree signing off.